at the scripture, it's kind of obvious that the anxiety of the world often doesn't originate with the world. Well, okay, anyways, let me explain that. That's an interesting one. It originates with God. Not really, but okay, let's say it this way. Oftentimes in the scripture we see this, and in our lives as well, that God does something in the world, and that troubles people, that brings anxiety into the world. And this is an important point to make, because the hearts of people are troubled, and then they can easily say, well, it's because of God, what God had done. And actually it is because of what God has done. Like the example where we started a few days back in Matthew 2:3. The star appeared, the Magi appeared from the east. They said, the King of the Jews is to be born, Jesus will come, the Messiah is coming, and Herod was troubled. Okay, so actually the origin of if God didn't touch the situation, Herod would not have had a bad day, and yeah, actually he would not have murdered all those kids, because of, due to his mad paranoia and jealousy and everything that he was. So actually, oftentimes it's God who sort of causes this, quote unquote. I say he causes it, because really not, but it does look like it. And I totally understand them. People in the world can easily feel that way, that God is actually troubling their world. And well, Jesus even attested to this a few times. But this is partly because God sort of, well, he doesn't just deal with us personally, and personally he deals with us very, very, very lovingly, both with believers, and actually he tries this with unbelievers as well. But he also deals in great things, major things, huge things that are maybe too great to comprehend. Okay, for example, Ezekiel 32 verse 9, let me read this. I will also vex the hearts of many people when I shall bring your destruction among the nations into the countries which you have not known. Actually, let's read verse 10 as well. Yea, I will make many people amazed at you, and their kings shall be horribly afraid for you when I shall brandish my sword before them. And they shall tremble at every moment, every man for his own life in the day of your fall. So actually God is saying, I'm going to reach into the situation, I'm going to deal with this thing, and it's going to be terrifying for people. I will cause anguish, I will cause terror among the people, and I have to reach into it, I have to deal with it. But this is sort of the point. When we realize this, it might shock us, actually, if we have gotten sort of sugar-coated image of God, and we may think, what, God doesn't only do nice things in this world? Well, read the book of Revelations, and you will see, or look at the flood, the global flood, and then you see that the answer to that question is nope. God doesn't only do nice things. Sometimes he has to deal with evil in a tough way. He has to sort of just end it. Sometimes he can only bring change around through doing something painful. Actually, look at the history of Israel. God often had to do tough things, hard things with them in order to bring around the change. And this is an important point to make, and I think it's an important realization. I'm just going to leave you with that for your meditation, and then we can maybe pick it up tomorrow as well. God bless you. God bless your day.